Oh. Hey, travelers. Welcome back to You Can Certainly Try. Daggerheart. Have you ever gone to create a new character and been so overwhelmed by all of the choices you need to make? Like, do you want to throw fireballs? Do you want to punch fate in the face? Do you want to charm the pants off a dragon? Maybe all of the above? Probably. Well, in Daggerheart, your class does more than just dictate what you can do in combat. It's who you are in the world. It's your story, your power, your downfall, or your legend. Now, in this video, we're going to break down the 9 core classes in Daggerheart. We're going to look at their magical DNA, their spicy subclasses. So, whether you're a new player or a GM looking to rein in your Chaos Goblins, you've come to the right place. But stick around for the sponsor of this video. Hey there, it's me, Ghost, from the video you're currently watching. Listen, if you want to see all of these classes in action with real dice and real drama and very real emotional damage, then join us for The Shattered God, a brand new Daggerheart actual play series premiering on this channel very soon. We're diving back into the world of Arendor, where the gods are fractured and there's something lurking just below the surface, and 6 not quite ready heroes get pulled into a divine tug of war. It all kicks off on August 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Ghostlight. You can join us before then for our Session 0, which is this Thursday, July 10th, also at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we'll explore the characters we've been creating on Discord. We'll talk about the setting of our campaign frame, Arendor, answer some questions about Daggerheart, and we'll may or may not make some terrible life choices. Remember, The Shattered God, it's a story of belief, betrayal, general cosmic weirdness. So join us on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Ghostlight, and be there when we break everything. Okay, so let's talk classes. Every class in Daggerheart is built from 2 domains. Now, these shape your power, your spells, your general kind of vibe, and they each give you a few key stats. First off, evasion, how slippery you are. Hit points, which is how many mistakes you can actually survive. A unique class feature, a specialized hope feature you can unlock by spending 3 hope, and if you're a spellcaster, it gives you a spellcasting trait. Now let's dive into these 9 core classes and see what kind of chaos they bring to the table. Yes, first on the list, my favorite, the Bard. Part performance artist, part spellcaster. Under no circumstance should you leave these players unsupervised. These are built from the Grace and the Codex domains. They start with 10 evasion, 5 hit points, and they cast with presence, because of course they do. Now, their class feature is Rally. This boosts allies through inspiring words or music or interpretive dance. We don't judge. They can spend 3 hope to make a scene which distracts enemies, giving your team the edge. For some classes, they have Troubadour, which is a heartfelt performer, or Wordsmith, which is a cunning linguist, a deadly orator, person who speaks words really good. Nailed it. All right, so let's talk Druids. Druids are nature's wrath and wonder, all wrapped up in moss and leaves, probably faintly smelling of dirt and pine. Now, they're a mix of Sage and Arcana with 10 evasion, 6 hit points, and they cast with instinct because gut feelings are canon. Their power, Wild Touch, which is to subtly manipulate nature, and Beast Form. Yes, you can absolutely turn into a bear if that's your thing. You can spend 3 hope to evolve, which is to instantly shapeshift and boost +1 to any stat. Their subclasses include Warden of the Elements, which means you channel storms and fire and water and whatnot, or Warden of Renewal, which means you're a healer and like an all-around fun guy. Fun guy, yeah? Nice. Then we have the Guardian. Now, Guardians are a wall between their friends and everything trying to kill their friends. They combine Valor and Blade with 9 evasion and 7 hit points. And their class feature is Unstoppable. Literally, the more you get hit, the stronger you become. Now you can spend 3 hope to tank up, which is fun to say, clearing 2 armor slots, and just generally saying, hit me again, I dare you. Now for subclasses, they have Stalwart, which is your classic shield and honor, or Vengeance, which is less defense and more John Wicky payback time. Okay, Rangers. So have you ever wanted to track a dragon, shoot its wings off, and then disappear into the woods before it even knew what happened? Well, Ranger might just be for you. Now they wield Bone and Sage, rock a slick 12 evasion, 6 hit points, and if beastbound, they cast with agility. Their signature move is Ranger Focus, which is mark a target, hunt it down, profit. They can mark 3 hope to hold them off, which is attacking multiple enemies like Legolas on Caffeine. Their subclasses are Beastbound, which means your animal companion is your ride or die, or Wayfinder, which is a stealth sniper and explorer. All right, where are my rogues at? You're smooth, you're stealthy, you're sneaky, possibly with a hand in my pocket already. Now they mix the Midnight and Grace domains, boast 12 evasion, 6 hit points, and cast with finesse. Now their class feature is Cloaked, because of course it is. They use it to disappear and set up devastating sneak attacks. They spend 3 hope to dodge, boosting evasion until someone finally hits you. Now for subclasses, they have Nightwalker, which is all about illusions and shadows and mystery, and Syndicate, which is more about poisons and tools and underworld flair. This one's fun, the Seraph. Now the Seraph is what happens when divinity picks up a sword and says, let's talk about those sins. Built from Splendor and Valor, Seraphs start with 9 evasion, 7 hit points, and they cast with Strength. That's right, magic and muscle. Now their feature is the Prayer Die, this little divine D4 that blesses your heals, attacks, or defenses. For subclasses, Seraphs have Divine Wielder, which is you can summon a flying weapon of justice, or a Winged Sentinel, literally a guardian angel with wings and everything. Sorcerers. Sorcerers are chaos with a fireball, and maybe that fireball is a metaphor, and maybe it's not. They're born from Arcana and Midnight. Sorcerers start with 10 evasion, 6 hit points, and they cast with Instinct, because thinking is for wizards. Their class feature is Channel Raw Power, which lets you burn domain cards to overload your spells. You can spend 3 hope to use Volatile Magic, which is re-rolling all of your damage and just hoping the table survives. For subclasses, we have Elemental Origin, which bends fire and ice and lightning, or you have a Primal Origin, which is magic from the gut for your Chaos Gremlins. Warriors. They're simple, they're effective, they hit like a cart full of anvils. They combine the blade and the bone domains, starting with 11 evasion, 6 hit points, and 0 need for spells. Their class features include combat training and attack of opportunity. Translation, you hit hard and punish bad decisions. You can spend 3 hope to activate No Mercy, which is +1 to all attack rolls until you rest. So, use that one responsibly. For subclasses, we have Call of the Brave, which is your knight in shining armor, or you have Call of the Slayer, which is probably the last thing your enemy sees before they... Wizards. The Wizard is your classic Scholar of the Arcane, but with a little Daggerheart twist. Drawing power from Codex and Splendor, they start with 11 evasion, 5 hit points, and they cast using Knowledge. Big surprise there. Their feature, Strange Patterns, lets them read the world like a book. They can gain hope, they can clear stress, or just stand there looking really smug. They can spend 3 hope to cast Not This Time, forcing an enemy to re-roll something truly nasty. Their subclasses include School of Knowledge, which is arcane versatility, or School of War, which is like magical artillery. And that's it. The 9 core classes from Daggerheart. From Guardians to Warlocks, from Shapeshifters to Shadow Dancers. There's something here for every player, for every table, and for every story. So the only question left is, who will you become? I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. The biggest of shout outs to my supporters here on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Patreon. And as always, dear travelers, I'm Ghost, and I'll see you in the next one.